Hi, this is Tim McCrite. I designed an iPhone app called Spinspiration I want to talk about. Has this ever happened to you? You're in the middle of a project and just can't figure out what to do next. Or maybe you sit down with a sketchbook and it seems like everything you draw looks like what you've drawn before. You just need a change. You need something to knock you sideways and get you started in some new ideas. Well, that's the idea behind Spinspiration. This is called a random generator, and it has 3 panes. In the first one, we see 3 wheels, kind of like a slot machine, and you just tap or spin these, and what will happen is 3 words will randomly fall together. The idea is that a collision of these 3 words starts to form an image or a direction in your brain. And maybe that's all it takes. You grab your pencils and you're back to work. If it doesn't, spin them again. If you see a word that didn't come up, but maybe it's just 1 word down or 1 up, you can modify that. You can cheat and get the 3 words you're looking for. Maybe it just takes a second, but there you are off in a new direction. Perhaps a quotation would help. At the bottom of the screen, we see a quote about the arts, often from an artist, and you can change these by tapping or swiping. But of course, not everybody thinks in terms of words, so there is a second pane called image and words. Similar in that we have 2 wheels, which you flip to randomly arrive at a pair of words, but then above this there is an image. What you take from this image is going to be different for each person in each situation. Maybe it's the compositional structure. Maybe it's the color palette. Maybe it is a nostalgia or some other memory that comes to mind. Again, the idea is to create a collision between words and images. You can change the image by tapping or swiping. And finally, maybe it would be helpful to see how Spinspiration has worked for other people, real practicing artists. If we go to the gallery, we'll see 3 words that were generated in the Spinspiration app, and then a picture or a sketch that came out of that. These are real pieces by real artists. Perhaps you'd like to submit some of your solutions. After you've used Spinspiration, come up with some new ideas, feel free to send them to me, and maybe they'll be included in a future version. That's Spinspiration, available for 99 cents at the iTunes App Store.